So, please close your eyes, or if you like to, and take just a few deep breaths. On the inhale, you're just bringing in something that's fresh and new. On the exhale, you're letting go of any tensions or worries that you've been carrying. Excuse me. So that you can be open and receptive to something new. I am, as you might be aware, what is called a conscious trance channel, and it means that I go into conscious states of receptivity, receiving very specifically higher realm wisdom. So not ancestral energies or disincarnated spirit energies, but the energies that are of the highest realm, that have the overview of love and of what is taking place in our more limited experience of personality. So, yes, these beings some of them lived on Earth and had personalities or have some kind of personality, but it is not anything like our personality, the personality that we relate to, and nor is it anything like our ancestral personalities that are very much still dealing with their likes and dislikes. So these beings that speak to me and through me are not interested in likes and dislikes. They're interested in oneness, emancipation of our limited idea of who we are into the great oneness of creation. The embodiment, the continual embodiment, because we are, as long as we're incarnated, we are evolving. And so the continual embodiment of the shifting of consciousness, which at this particular time on our planet has never been more obvious or more great. And so these words are from Mary Magdalene, and they speak about love. She speaks about love. I'm going to read it to you. I might read it even more than once. It's actually not a very long transmission. And then we're going to be guided into a short activation, meditation, to be able to really drink it into the cells and start to make true cellular transformation out of our, there's different words for it these days that have become tag words, like distorted or inverted experience of divine presence. The one that I like best is modified, because it has a less judgmental perspective. What happens when we come into the world of form? It just happens naturally. We modify the great presence. That's what allows us to become smaller. And so then we have modified views of reality and of God consciousness, which can be quite detrimental. It can be like in the pain body experience, and it can also be modified views that start to take us into a greater view out. But we are dealing with this modified reality of self. And these types of words that you're about to hear, this type of transmission that comes in from higher realms, it's vibrational healing. It has a huge vibration in it. And if you allow it to affect you, it'll move into the cells and it'll start to vibrate your cells, to elevate the vibration in the cells, to bring you closer and closer to however you wish to name the source of creation. But this source of creation that it will bring you to is the true creative force that is the oneness of everything. And in that oneness, there is not sameness, it's oneness. So we have true discernment that will assist us in our evolution. So, feel free to have eyes open or eyes closed, and please listen with your heart. Magdalene on love. What can I say about love? How can I even speak about it? Is it even a word? Or is it something that even the most beautiful tongue of my sublime teacher and beloved could not even wrap his multidimensional voice around? He said that was for me to do. For I am the vehicle, the expression. Yet, there is no pose I can stand in that feels big enough, or even small enough, to express that word, love. There's no pulpit high enough for me to stand on. There is no valley low enough for me to rise up from. There is no whisper quiet enough for the God winds to take it from my mouth. No calling out loud enough for it to be heard in the magnificence that it already speaks of in every atom of existence. No, my dear friends, I cannot speak of love. How can you speak of something that has no other? So the poets will make rhyme of it. The singers, melodies. The dancers, grace and celebration. And the meditators, stillness. And I will bow to it over and over and over again. For this is the sweetest mood I can show to describe what love is. Love resides in one and is the timeless mystery of you. If your eyes are open, please close them. And take your attention to the breath moving through both nostrils. Feel the breath moving through both nostrils. Witness this breathing. If one nostril feels like it is more blocked than the other, take a fist and place it under the armpit of the opposite arm to that nostril. And you'll witness the breath beginning to open in that nostril. Now bring your awareness to the third eye space, yet visualize there a heart. For as we evolve and the chakras also transform and show us newer and more subtle energy dimensions that we'll be relating through, the center of the third eye is combining itself with the heart for It is divine vision and love combined that is carrying us to our next identification. They cannot be separated any longer. And so focusing at the third eye center and seeing a heart there so that you feel these two combined. And it's not just any heart, it is the sacred heart. Continue to focus at this center, and I am going to read the transmission one more time while you are focusing at this energy center, and is going to begin the new coding of what love is. Magdalene on love. What can I say about love? How can I even speak about it? Is it even a word? Or is it something that even the most beautiful tongue of my sublime teacher and beloved could not even wrap his multidimensional voice around? He said that was for me to do. For I am the vehicle, the expression. Yet there is no pose that I can stand in that feels big enough or even small enough to express the word love. There is no pulpit high enough for me to stand on. No valley low enough for me to rise up from. No whisper quiet enough for the God winds to take it from my mouth. No calling out loud enough for it to be heard in the magnificence that it already speaks of in every atom of existence. No, my dear friends, I cannot speak of love. How can you speak of something that has no other? So the poets will make rhyme of it. The singers, melodies from it. The dancers, grace and celebration with it. And the meditators, stillness. And I will bow to it over and over and over again. For this is the sweetest mood I can show to describe what love is. Love resides in one and is the timeless mystery of you. Please take, excuse me, please take a deep breath in and retain the breath. Just pause it at the top, holding it at your eyebrow heart center. And as you exhale, see it not going down, but up, right into the center of the universe. And then see the center of the universe showering you, like creating a shroud around you, but of glittering light, so that you're completely enveloped, like you're in a cocoon of glittering light. While you continue to focus. Welcome this vibration into every cell, starting from the root, so that you're elevating your root center out of the old paradigm of survival and into the new. Paradigm of oneness. The energy of the sparkling cocoon is coming all the way up and through you. Shifting your awareness from survival and separation into love, into oneness. Into the birthright of the divine child within each and every human being. And now take your hands and rub them together and place them cupped over your eyes, soothing your perception. Because when you open your eyes, it's a new world where the fears of survival are no longer tugging you here and there, but you are the master of what motivates your choices. Open your eyes and look into your hands, and then remove your hands. And take a moment just to look around. Look at your own self. Look at the room around you. Start to notice this higher frequency. You'll experience everything is starting to look very real, very much more present, which means that you are coming deeper and deeper into connection with the divine child. Thank you so much for joining me. Please share this with others. And feel free to repeat this exercise and to listen to this transmission as much as you like. I will repost this. There is so much support for elevation at this time. We just have to truly allow ourselves to let go of the old habits. Sending you